this is Kristen Shaw with Show and Tell with Airport Improvement, and today I am honored to have the guest Stuart Vella, who is the Vice President of Commercial Development and Operations for Plaza Network. And they create the most beautiful lounges like the one you see behind him. Welcome, Stuart.
Good morning, Kristen. How are you?
I am doing great. It looks gorgeous back there. I know that today is the grand opening of your Orlando lounge. So tell me what's going on in Orlando and what makes this lounge special.
It is. It's absolutely beautiful day here as well. And as you can see, what one of the things that make this lounge so amazing is the fact that we have probably 30-foot high glass windows across the whole side looking out onto the runway. We have beautiful natural light and have brought the entire Orlando experience into our latest flagship lounge for the USA market.
Was there any special challenges for putting a lounge in the Orlando airport, considering it is such a huge tourist destination?
Probably one of the biggest challenges was making sure we didn't let any of our stakeholders down, considering it's such an incredible new terminal. We had to make sure our lounge met their expectations, which we think we've done. We've worked with an amazing team of designers and developers to get it right and meet all of the demographics that come through this incredible new terminal. So we've obviously got a huge leisure factor, which is visiting the theme parks, as well as obviously being the largest city on the central aspect of Florida. There's a big business contingent as well. So we've had to make sure the lounge meets both ends of the market, being obviously a leisure area as well as the business sector. So we think we've achieved it with multiple different segments within the lounge, ranging from kids areas with soda machines and digital walls, which are interactive. They can actually chase turtles and seaweed around on the wall, all digitally, right through to some really great business pods down the other end of the lounge.
So this is a family-friendly lounge.
It's a everybody friendly lounge. So we've worked very, very hard with some incredible people and the Orlando airport to make sure we meet all stakeholders and all people. But yes, there's a whole kids section, which is actually separated by a concrete wall. It's obviously a building aspect, so there's nothing to be too hard, but it's a very much a separate area for the kids to play and have a great deal of fun. And then obviously we've got the sort of adults area down the other end where business people can actually take a call like this and sit and relax or have a drink and be away from the noise if they need to be, or they can all join together.
That sounds like a huge draw and a great fit, especially in Orlando where there's so many families coming through. But like you said, there's also business people coming through and they need a place that's quiet. So it may be somebody who comes through as a business person or as a family person, and they'll use the lounge in both aspects.
Yeah, correct. So they've got all the opportunities, and it's even down to things like we offer a large number of shower suites. So if people are for instance, checking out of a hotel at 10 o'clock in the morning and then they still go and do something around Orlando, they can always come back to the lounge in the afternoon or evening, have a shower, refresh before they jump on a flight, whether it's a domestic flight or whether it's an international flight. So we've really worked very hard to make sure we cater for all those needs and give a full suite of amenities for our guests, from obviously the food and beverage, cocktail menu, everything through to shower suites and various other amenities for our guests.
I'm intrigued by the shower option because I'm sure people don't travel with their own shampoo, conditioner, towels, that kind of thing. Do you supply all of that? How do you do that?
We do. We have a full suite of amenities. So obviously you've got all your body washes and various aspects, as well as obviously, yes, your linens, your towels, etc. So a person can come in if they got some carry-on, they can refresh and make themselves feel great after having a sunny day out in Orlando before jumping on their flight and heading off to wherever they're going.
That is brilliant. What does it take for someone to take advantage of the amenities in your lounge? Is it a one-time fee or is it an annual fee? How do you enjoy
So
it?
so we have a variety of options available. So obviously we work closely with a lot of airlines and also financial institutions, which allow access through their programs. But a person can just walk straight up to the door and pay an entry fee to come straight in, and it can be a one-time fee, or they can actually buy a pass, which allows them, whether it's 2, 5, or 10 visits, to access the lounge. We actually have our own loyalty program called Smart Traveller, which is obviously available online. It's an app, and that actually gives them not only access here, but it actually gives them access globally to our network of over 300 of our own properties, and an additional network of over 1,400. So there's a variety of ways, whether they want to walk up and simply pay an entry fee on the spot to come into the lounge, or again, join up on our Smart Traveller platform. And that will give them not only discounts and access here locally, but also globally.
So if someone wanted to try it out on a one-time basis to see how they like it, what would it cost for a one-time visit?
So at the moment, we're doing a special of $50, which is obviously unlimited food and beverage. They can come in, relax, have a shower, do whatever they need to do, and go from there. So at the moment, it's $50. We are doing special family rates and various other aspects as well at the moment.
Let's talk about the food and beverage. Tell me what someone might expect if they go in there to get a snack.
Well, what would you like? So we actually have a full array of pastries. We have obviously cheese boards, charcuterie boards. We have hot dishes, salads, pastas, meat dishes. We're doing this great pork. I think it's a pork adobo at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic. They're doing it's really good. So we actually have obviously rotating menus. So we have a 5-week cycle. Every week is different. And we try to bring all the flavors for our demographic and sociographics in. So obviously, we're in Florida, so there's a huge Latino flair here. So we've got some incredible partnerships going, and we've got some amazing Latino food coming in. But we also try to make sure we meet our international guests. So whether they're coming in from Asia or Europe, obviously we have some more traditional items, whether it's pasta dishes or rice dishes, those sorts of things. So it is a very varied selection. It does change every week. So we really do try to meet all of our guests' needs. And because all of our food is actually produced in-house, we do not buy in catered food. So it's an absolute no-no for us. We make our own food. They're our own colleagues who have it. We have chefs in here, and they're fully qualified chefs. So if there is a problem and a person, for instance, has a dietary requirement or there's a challenge with what they need, maybe a kid's food, they need some food blended up for a child or something like that, we actually have the capacity to do that, and also the will to do that. You know, customer service is what we're here for. Love and care for our guests is absolutely crucial and a pivot point of our internal culture. So we happily adjust things and help out where we can. So we really do try to put a lot of emphasis on our food and beverage offering to make sure we do meet our guests' needs.
That sounds incredible because I have food allergies and so does my son. So knowing that we could have a chef and someplace safe for us to eat is really pretty wonderful. It
Yeah,
sounds like a
we really do our best. So obviously there's always, disclaimers and that around certain food allergies and sensitivities, whether it's celiac or nut allergies and those sorts of things. But we really do try to make sure we meet all of our guests' needs, whether it's from a vegetarian, vegan, celiac, right through to obviously whether it's halal or even kosher in certain instances.
That's fantastic. Talk a little bit about the trends as it comes to airport lounges and airline lounges, and what do you see happening and how do you stay above the competition?
For us, it's actually really exciting. So and without getting into it, obviously the US market is an incredible market and amazing stakeholders within the market. However, we feel that to an extent the lounge programs within the States haven't necessarily had the competition or desire to develop and push boundaries and bring that guest service and the higher levels of service and delivery. And we've now come in, we want to make sure we're delivering the best possible product, value for money, love and care to our guests into the US market. And that's something we're extremely excited about. To an extent, we want to be a disruptor. We want to come into the market and disrupt what's been the traditional path. We want to raise the bar. We want to deliver a new experience where guests can actually come in and go, wow, this is amazing, from a design element through to a food and beverage element, through to our colleagues that are actually serving our guests every day, where they're our colleagues. We don't work out with other third parties. They're all us. They're end to end Plaza Premium Group.
It sounds like a wonderful experience. It's something that I definitely want to check out next time I go through Orlando or any of the other lounges you have here in the United States and around the world.
We look forward to welcoming you.
Thank you, Stuart. It's been fantastic talking to you. I'm so excited to see what you guys have to offer. Plaza Networks, check them out in Orlando and wherever you find them.